Alrighty, party people. We are back at it again. Everybody, welcome back to Subnautica. So, for those of you unawares, the last time we were in-game... Well, I'm actually going to do... Somebody in chat let me know that we're coming through right with audio. But last time we were in-game, we did a little bit of a mistake. You see that prawn suit over there? Yeah, so... We were exploring, looking for the last ingredient. We kind of went over the lip of the edge of the map. Thank you. Hey fish, welcome in. So we kind of went over the lip there, and in doing so, I thought that the prawn suit was lost. I thought that it was going to fall until it reached crush depth, and then it was going to destroy itself. That is not the case. Ah, hey Shannon, welcome in. So, now, we've got a prawn suit on the side of the map, and I need to go get that. But we're not going to get it out of the pit it's in. Oh, wait, this is the wrong way. We're not going to get it out of the pit it's in by just going down there and piloting it back up. That won't work. Ow. Forgot fall damage. So instead, we are going to have to take this, our Cyclops. Yay, I love the heat. So nice. We're going to take the Cyclops.
Oxygen production offline.
I could swear I saw the sea dragon right behind us. Why isn't it showing up on radar? And we're going to have to reverse course. We know where the bulb portal is, so we can take that from the surface to get back down here again. So instead... Oh, this is going to suck. Not only has it been a month, so I don't remember the route perfectly, but we are in one of the most dangerous zones. Okay. Oh, we have no power.
Powering down.
That's because I pulled all the cells. I was about to be very worried for a second that we were dealing with something. No. Near certain I pulled all the cells, right? Yeah, I did. Alright. When we hit 50%, one of those cells will be empty. So let's get out of here before that becomes a problem. Get off of me. Oh my gosh. Already, really? I literally had been running for half a second and you already attached to me. Well, we're going to give it a second and then we'll just enable when we get out of here. Pretty sure we're going this way. So, yeah, we are heading up to the surface. We are going to get the 2 upgrades for the prawn suit that will help it with maneuverability. That's going to be the grapple arm and the boost. And hello there, sea dragon. Please just leave me alone. I'm just a little guy. Hey, Shannon, whatever works. Whatever's got to happen, happens. All right, so we're going to head towards the lava lakes entrance, and then we'll head even further. Faster. Get out of here faster. Yeah, we're just going to leave that little guy there for a minute. He can sap a tiny amount of power. Because turning on our shields will cost a ridiculous amount of power. And I'd rather save that for once we're clear of all of this. We need to go up. The ship is pitched, I can tell. But normally not this dark in here. This is also a lava environment. Yeah, there's the castle. Where's the roof? I think I see shadows of the roof. Hey there, bud. I am not here for you, so you don't be here for me, okay? You be nice. Let's head over this way, see what it does for us. You're an evil little creature and I hate you. I'll do what I want, game. And if that's not seek fluid intake, so be it. This looks like the gap that we went through. It's very dark, but I'm pretty sure this is the gap. Okay. I just wanted to be sure I wasn't about to run headlong into a wall. Head first. Bam! Like that. Like that. We'll burn a little bit of juice through here. We've got plenty to spare. Makes it a lot easier to navigate this cave when I can actually see where the walls are. Just gotta get out of here, then we can recharge, restock on water and supplies at the way station. And yes, I am aware that normally way station is spelled E-I-G-H or whatever. Normally reference to actual weight. Not what this one's for. It's a station for while you're on the way. Alright, deactivate the sonar. We don't need that anymore. Turn off the engine. First things first, let's go check the outside. Off he goes. There it is. There we go. Perfect.
Seek fluid intake immediately. Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Something's bugged. Oh, I see. Yep. Not connected anymore.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Warning, emergency power only.
There we go. Fixed it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think that's just a loading issue.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, time to grab more power cells from the big boy, and we're going to recharge everything. And then see what we can craft offhand and see what resources we need to get. Because we're probably going to need some stuff. And I know with these new batteries, I really don't need to stop here every single time, but old habits die hard. And I put a lot of work into this place, so I might as well use it for its purpose, which is charging batteries. It's pretty much the main reason it exists, is to charge batteries. This is just bonus set dressing. Alright. Now we must find out what we need. Prawn suit module. Grappling arm. Okay, that's a bit. Jumpsuit, also a bit. I'm gonna mark those, because that's gonna be hard to actually accomplish. Alright, what do we got down here? Cool, that's all we need of that. Now we just need a bunch of fancy stuff. Oh, great. There's the benzene. Now let's craft up some wire with that. Because to make an advanced kit, we need gold, wiring kit, and computer chip. That should be the basics for a computer chip, I believe. Make a wiring kit. What am I missing for the computer chip? Oh, an extra coral sample. Okay. Extra coral sample it is, game. Then we mix that all together with some more gold to get an advanced wiring kit. Beautiful. And now we've got the grappling arm attachment. And arguably, either one of these might be enough to get out on its own, but I'm taking both. I'm doing this mission once, and I'm doing it right, because it's a correction to a mistake. We don't need it to take 3 streams to fix. I am going to do it one time, and do it right the first time. Because I got here because I did something wrong. And that is jumping into an abyss without checking its depth. And then bailing out on my equipment before it failed. Alright, so now we've got the grappling arm. Now we just need to get the jump boost. That one might be a little bit more difficult. But I gotta be able to pull it off. I should be able to pull it off. And then we're taking the Cyclops to go recover the prawn. One crystalline sulfur. Is that it, really? There's nickel here. I have a bunch of nickel. No crystalline sulfur, though, huh? Alright. One thing I have to go swimming for, I guess. You know what? No, we'll grab the batteries as they are. We'll at least charge the batteries up one cycle. We'll get 4 freshly charged batteries, and then we'll move on from here for now. Maybe a bit more than that, we'll see. Because these are nearly done. And it's smarter to bring more power than we need. Always smarter to come prepared. So I'll take it as an opportunity to enjoy some tasty lantern fruit. And then, I don't know if it's obvious, but after we get our prawn suit back, the next thing we'll be doing is going for that final sample still, the Sea Emperor's comb. which should be somewhere in the bulb biome. Hopefully. If anybody has any other recommendations as to where we could go, I will happily hear them out. Alright, 90%. Here, everybody, jingling the keys, jingle, jingle, jingle. Enjoy the little guy swimming around, the lava lizard with no lava on him, because he lives in a safe tank with no high temperature magma dripping down on them all the time. I do like the detail as well as the water being oxygenated down here. Funny enough, most tanks don't need an actual filter. Like, they don't need something that filters out the crud. They need something that breaks down the crud. Somewhere that the bacteria that naturally live in lakes and rivers can live and absorb all of the ammonia and other products of the fish. So at the end of the day, you don't really need a filter as much as you do need somewhere for the surface area to, you need a piece of surface area somewhere where the bacteria can grow, and then a lot of water passes over them. I don't know where these are intaking their liquid from. If it's from outside, then it's exchanging liquids from the inside and the out, which means that this is not a closed system and therefore can't have, like, ammonia problems. But if it's a completely closed system... Yeah, fish lessons with Vince. But if it's a closed system, then it's got to be pulling water in from somewhere, and that would be normally where you put the sponge. And then it outputs these little jets here, and the added bonus to this is that it's oxygenating the water on its way out. So not only are you cleaning out the crud by having natural bacteria break it down, but you're also reoxygenating the water, because fish do breathe oxygen. They just don't breathe it undissolved in water, and they breathe it only dissolved in the water. Yeah, fish lessons. I've kept exotic fish a couple of times in my life. They're fun. Alright. Off we go. We've got our batteries now. We have almost all the equipment we need. We're gonna go find that crystalline sulfur. I'm going to leave one of these batteries behind to charge because we've got one left that isn't full. And then we'll be set. We're going to move on. Go find that crystalline sulfur that we need to finish that last recipe. We only need 2 pieces of it. We might find it in a quick jump and then have to come back here actually to use the vehicle crafting station. It is the most convenient one to us right now. Alright. And off we zoom. No more lava slugs to worry about. I just said no more of you. Where did you come from? Well, I guess I'm sweeping the vote one more time before we leave, because that's stupid. Be gone. We're not making a new prawn suit. No. We are recovering the old prawn suit. We're making all the boost packs and everything for it so that I can go down there, plug them in, and get it back up. Because it didn't have the upward mobility it would have needed to get out. We didn't put those upgrades on it.
Engine powering up.
Yep. So we're gathering the upgrades on our way back to the surface. Because I wanted to take the Cyclops to go do this anyways. Because it'll give me I can leave from a deeper depth. Instead of starting at the surface, grabbing a gulp of air, and then trying to dive all the way down to the prawn suit, I can instead get down 1,000, 1,500 meters or something like that. Then hop out of the sub, go grab the prawn suit. That's the strategy here. We just need to find a couple more pieces of crystalline sulfur so that we can get the jump boost. Because we're going to use the jump boost and the grappling arm to get it out of that pit. Or at least into the Cyclops, and then the Cyclops will just swim away like it does. But those mods were kind of overdue on it anyways. And considering I'm immediately going to use it to start searching again for that Sea Emperor. Or for the Emperor's Comb or whatever it's called, I might as well just have better mobility. Alright, the crystalline sulfur should be in this environment. Where? I don't know. But it should be somewhere around here. So we're going to power down and hop out for a sec. This is normally where a prawn suit for exploring would be super beneficial. Protecting me from things like heat. Which is hurting me. A lot of the crystalline sulfur is underneath the riverbed too, so I gotta go down here, and that hurts a lot. But it's the only way I can see anything down here. Now we're nearby a heat source. It's just danger down here. That's uranium. That's limestone. That's more uranium. Where, oh, where is our sulfur? Uranium. Big block of lead. Alright, risking it. Risking it. Wasn't worth it. There was nothing down there. Okay. I might not have checked over here. I might not have scanned over here previously for resources, period. Oh, that's bad. That guy is bad news. Being nearby him is bad news. Go away. Oh, no. He hit me with the power of the orb. Go away, jerk. I don't want to be orbed. Especially since the orb hurts. Just a bit. I'm not pondering his orb, chat. I've got work to do. There are things that we must do today that don't require orb ponderance. Alright, we'll go further up. There's got to be some around here somewhere.
Engine powering up.
There's got to be some sulfur around here somewhere. Layering issue. Alright, let's sweep through here now.
Powering down.
Come on. Come on, sulfur. Come on. That's a creature egg. Come on, sulfur. You know what? I will take that, though. We could probably put that in the aquarium. Seems cool. Alright, come on, sulfur. I'm gonna do the thing again, chat. Risking my life. Got one. Worth it. New issue, I don't have enough health to do one more dive for another piece. Can I think I can passively heal off of food. So I should be able to just heal very slowly if I eat enough. I also should have emergency health somewhere. Welcome in, Haps. It's the meme man. If you guys all want to see Haps memes, you should check them out in the Discord. Where? Okay, so we are kind of screwed. I do passively heal though, so I just need to wait. As long as I wait a little bit. Oh, hello there. I'm a little bit too weak to be playing the games with you guys. I'm a little bit too soft, a little bit too squishy right now, you know? A little bit too squishy for you, buddy. Not gonna deal with you right now, thank you. Did I just see a little piece of sulfur there? My eyes are playing tricks on me. I should be able to at least locate the last piece that we can grab, and then just once we're healed up, we dive down and grab it. Ooh, diamonds. Take that with me, might as well. What's this? Oh, it's a big lump of nickel. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was close. It's so murky. I can't see anything. The only way I see anything is by diving down there. But if I dive down there, I'll be in danger. All right, back to the base real quick to grab another head melt. What the heck? Med or health kit, Vince? Choose a word, one or the other. We'll go grab ourselves a med kit. There we go. Just had to make sure it was working. Gotta make sure that horn's working. Otherwise, what am I doing really? We'll get that one more crystalline sulfur. We'll head back one last time to craft up the jump boost, and then we're just going to go for a nice long swim. Nice long submarine ride that ends in a outside dive. One thing that does shock me about this game is that they never really compensated for, like, pressure beyond the depth modules. There's nothing you can do for yourself to actually adapt the pressure. You don't have to get like a high pressure suit or anything when you go to the deepest, darkest depths. And man, I guess we could really use with having one more suit at the end there, because like they have a bunch of utility suits that are really comfy, like the still suit, which converts your motion into water, essentially. Well, not your motion, but I'm not talking about that on YouTube. There's another one too. There's like two. There's the recharging flippers. There's other stuff you can do to your suit late game, but there's nothing technically that adapts you specifically for the pressure of being this deep.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't know. It's a feature to think about, I guess. That's all I'm talking about. We'll leave the battery there. Well, no. Let's heal. Or anything else. There we go. Now we can do one more short dive underneath the river. We just got to be sure it's worth something. I'm going to pull out the ion cells and recharge them. They're still crazy high, but they also have a way higher proportion. The 1% for them is like 10 times higher. Takes a lot more power from the base to keep them charged. And therefore, it takes them longer, especially if we wait too long. See, this one's going to take 2.5 batteries worth of juice. Just to charge that one battery 25%. Alright. Off we go.
Engine powering up.
Back we go. You just need that one more sulfur for those low attention spans out there. We just need one more crystalline sulfur, and then we're gonna be swimming with the fishies. Metaphorically. We're gonna go to that second pool, because I think that second pool had better luck for us. That's a wall. It is not the way up. I'm like, it's getting a little dark over here. Alright. Alright. We need... Here's good.
Engine powering
Just
up.
away from the ghost's field of view. Just barely should be. There it is. Diving. Go, 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 go. We did it. We did it. We've got all the equipment we need now. It only took us 30 minutes. Good stuff. Back to the base.
Engine powering up.
When we leave the base again, it's going to be for the long haul. For that long swim. Down into the maw. Great giant pit. Super cool fish. One of my favorite aggressive species for sure. I was hitting the wrong key. I wasn't descending. Alright, forward. Into the known. I can't hit this majestic, beautiful ray, though. We gotta go down. Spinning fish. I never said their AI was good or my favorite. I just said that their look is very cool. Like many of the creatures in their game, their AI leaves a lot to be desired. Their pathing is eh. That's a fair approximation.
Engine powering down.
Beautiful. You don't need to worry about those batteries, because the ones that are drained will just end up being spares for this trip. Instead, we're going in here for three things. Three things we're coming in here for. 1, prawn suit jet upgrade. Now I can unmark it. 2, batteries. And then 3, restocking on essential supplies. Water. And 1 more med kit, which is not done yet. Okay. Well, then let's put the egg away in here. And it'll hatch into something. Alright, let's go. We'll be fine without a med kit. We'll just rely on our passive. Our passive healing will do enough work for us for this.
Engine powering up.
Thank you for all your work, Great Way Station. I don't know if we're ever coming back down here, but you did great. We might come back down to say goodbye before we launch up in the rocket at the end of the game. That might be the next time we see this station. It's done a lot of good work for us. But everything's got its limitations. Especially a base that's been concreted to the ground and can't move anywhere. This is making me want to watch like a deep sea horror movie. Like Deep Star 6, Leviathan. Something really claustrophobic. I know the last time we were playing this game, we were talking about horror movies too. I have a love for both good and bad horror flicks. I have a love for all B movies as a whole. I actually have whole lists of movies that someday I might want to talk about. Some really out there weird stuff that I've seen. Some like entire production crews, whole budget spent on a film. Everybody got together and was like, "Yes, this is a good idea." And it was the farthest thing from even remotely remotely good. So here's a question. The formatting of this GUI right here, this GUI right here, why is this bottom half so big? Like, the amount of space that the actual characters and symbols take up is maybe less than half of the space allocated. Well, at the top, you can see that there's less than, like, 10% dead space in that section right next to it. Oh, no. I'm not here.
Rig for silent running.
I'm not here. Decoying.
Decoy. Added flag. Emergency.
High speed. Why didn't the decoy work? Why is it still hitting me in the tail? Knocking me out of alignment.
Added slow.
Turn off the engine.
Powering down.
If he doesn't stop in a second, I'll deploy the next decoy. He really wants to rustle my jimmies, don't he? Is he going for another hit, or is he leaving? Let's give him a second. The ship is righting itself anyways. Okay, he unaggroed, but he's right next to me still. Hello there, giant tail. The ship is completely undamaged, by the way. Okay, he's gone.
Powering up.
Go away. Go away. Don't you see the decoy on the other side of the route? Oh, it's gone now. It lodged itself in the wall. Go get it. Beep, beep. Gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here. Just gotta leave. Disable silent running, turn up the speed, get out of here. Oh, Ghost Leviathan. Thou art cruel.
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning. Vessel counterfeit. Excessive noise.
Believe it's this way. Should be this way, yep. Excuse me, Mr. Ray, I don't want to tap you because it'll hurt a lot. But I gotta get through here. Very important. Just a little scrape, a little bump. We're fine. It's fine. And because of where I positioned that marker, it should be completely clear all the way up to the surface now. Oh! There's one piece of scrap right there. Oh, and there's another one up there above us. Let's go a little bit more forward to get out from underneath all this rubble. Get away from all of it. Please. Please. There we go. Alright. To the prawn suit! And swimming, swimming, and swimming, swimming, and swimming, swimming, and swimming, swimming, and... We just gotta keep swimming until that number gets really low, and then it will be underneath us. Unfortunately, nighttime doesn't give us much to look at besides sonaring and seeing those big old leviathans. The reefbacks. The only passive leviathan in the whole game.
Seek fluid intake.
Is this the barren lands I'm going over right now? Because if it is, I should do a little bit closer of a sweep to the ground. No, this is the red kelp. Whatever it's called. This is where you find silver and gold for the first time. We'll give you guys a camera look. And we'll sweep the bottom here just to make sure that there's no emperor combs here while we're moving through. Or emperor crowns or whatever they're called. This might even be a more effective way of surveying than with the prawn suit, to be honest. Just sweeping the ocean floor like this. This might be better. It's less terrain dependent. I'm gonna take a quick water break while I drive us forward. Alright, I think we're clear of the shallow zone now. I can start diving again. Getting deeper and surveying the ocean floor. Just need one more plant. And then we can make the cure. We're so close, chat. Seek fluid take immediately? Fine. This time, you do get to tell me what to do, because I have loads and loads of water.
Stabilizing.
Off we go. Down into the inky green blackness. Oh no. I cannot swim through this. We're gonna have to rise above and go over. Mushroom biomes are a pain to navigate in a sea moth, let alone a cyclops. No, the water monkeys is Subnautica 2 or below 0. So I guess they're coming out with a Subnautica 2 as well because they like to keep us confused like Borderlands. Borderlands the pre-sequel. Borderlands the post-sequel, sequel. I don't know. Name your stuff in a numerical order, and if you need to make some kind of pre-sequel or retcon or something, call it like 2.5. Borderlands 1.5. Beautiful. Easy to keep track of. Go away, creature. Yeah, I think once we recover the prawn suit, we might just use the Cyclops to do sweeps. I think sweeps are much more efficient. Yeah, Subnautica 1.5. Doesn't that sound classy? Like, that works. You don't need to overcomplicate it and be like, oh, we're gonna give it 4 different words. That doesn't help. It just makes it more confusing. We're getting close. I was kind of hoping... Oh my god, what noise is that?
A hit slow engine powering down.
What's attacking me right now? Cameras. It's a full-on Reaper. So just a full-on Reaper trying to crack the Cyclops, huh? He's not succeeding. I don't think he's gonna get much of anywhere, chat. Like, I turned off the engine. He should just go on his way now. Yeah, radar says he's unaggroed. I just gotta be patient and outwait him. Where is he? He already left the immediate area.
Powering up.
He did 0 damage to the Cyclops. He just pushed me around a little bit. Back we go. We're gonna drive by bottom cam. This is tail cam. Oh, we have tail cam. That's useful for getting attacked in the rear. Okay. Wait, is this a ravine? Is this not even the gap? No, this has gotta be wrong. Where's our dive point? It's forward still. Right? Oh, this is gonna be a trick to figure out. I think it's forward. I think it's right here. I think this is our dive point. Nope, that's still solid ground there. Here we are. Get out of here, bone sharks. You might be dangerous to smaller equipment, but not to this. Alright, we're gonna rotate so that we're just sideways with the ravine itself, or the wall itself. That should make us the least... Oh, that's why we didn't want to go too far out there, was the Ghost Leviathan. Silent running.
For silent running.
Operation Prawn Suit Recovery is go. We are going. These noises are horrifying, and I am regretting every decision I have ever made that have led me here. But I am committing, chat. We are going for this. We are going to recover the prawn suit. Okay, okay, we're closing in. We're closing in. Oh, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. Fire a decoy. Fire the decoy. Average Subnautica. I don't know how many people go diving off the edge to recover their prawn suit because they're a dingaling. I think that's a me problem, dog. I think that's a me problem. I feel like that's a me thing. Time a dingaling. Alright, you know what? I'm calling this close enough. I don't want to risk the Cyclops anymore. Fire suppression system, go. Oh yeah, I'm locked in here until the fire suppression completes. That's for the best, probably. Oh no, that's not for the best. We're being attacked again. Why are we being hit again? I turned off everything. We're silent. Are there two here? There are two ghost leviathans here. This is horror. This is pain. I need to operate quickly and fast. I need to go quickly if I want to do this. Down, 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 down. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I just want my prawn suit back. Why does it keep going down further? No. I'm on the edge. I'm on the actual edge, and the prawn suit keeps falling further the closer I get to it. So you know what? Mission scrubbed. Mission scrubbed. We have to surface. We must surface now, before we lose the Cyclops. Surface. Fast. Fast. I drew their attention, but we must go fast. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. No, 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 there's more. There's more. There's too many! Surface! Surface! Well, it seemed to be stationary. There's a fire on board. Oh no. Okay, we're over the lip, we're over the lip, we're over the lip. Alright, we're gonna have to rely on coast here. I need to deal with the fire before the entire ship burns out. Oh no, is there too much fire? Is there too much fire, Gabe? Oh, there's a cooldown. Where are my extinguishers? Where are my extinguishers? Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. It's eating away the building's health. The cooldown's gonna finish before I can handle all these fires. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that back. I'm going to re-equip my knife because you never go outside without your knife because what the hell. And then I'm going to come out here and I'm going to fix this. And that will buy us time. So, let's reflect on Operation Prawn Recovery. Even though it looks like it's down there, it's not. And the further down I go for it, the further it will fall. meaning that eventually it will reach its crush depth and fail. This creates a couple of issues for me. Because getting down there was very dangerous. We nearly lost the Cyclops in the process. And that was pretty much the only way I was going to do that without insta-death because of the ghosts. So, we might have a bit of an issue. Looks like I've got all the issues outside the ship, though. Looks like I got all the external damage, at least. Alright. I need to contemplate here for a second. We also nearly spent all of our batteries on that. Oh, that was telling me the breaches? I thought it was telling me where the fires were. Yeah, I thought that was where the fires were. So, that was a big hot bucket of no thank you. That prawn suit is unfortunately gonzo. I think it exploderated fine. Nope, it's down there still. See? It's at about 1,000 meters now. I think what's happening is that when I'm not down there, the wall isn't generating, so it just assumes that it's on a flat surface. And when I get nearby, it starts generating all of the terrain, and then it realizes, oh, you're slipping. So it just starts slipping down the side of the wall again. And that means there'd be pretty much no way to recover it unless I could fall faster than it. Like, get the sub to move faster than the prawn suit, get underneath it, hop into it, and then jump into the Cyclops' recovery. Oh, welcome in, by the way, Captain. Capitan. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of nice ocean floor sweeping. And pick up where the prawn suit left off for a second while I think over the ramifications of needing to build another prawn suit. Which, not very excited about, if you believe it. Pretty sure this is the P.R.A.W.N environment. Why am I already under attack? By what? Oh. You're dumb. Go away. I thought it might have been a possibility, but I wasn't expecting it to be as bad as it was with that prawn suit. What's attacking me? Why is it coming at me so fast and so hard? Oh, it's a Reaper. Great. Wrong button. Silent running. Alright, we'll just turn off our engine again, buddy. It's fine. We're cool, right? Oh, that's gotta be horrifying from inside the cabin. If I could see. See, now I can see. Hi there. Hello. This glass is too strong for you. See? Beep beep. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going, and I'm gonna act like you're not there. Yeah, I assumed it just drains a bunch of battery in exchange for you going a little bit quieter. But it also enforces no lights, which is annoying. say the least. Oh, great. There's a fire on board. Again.
Fire neutralization system active.
It fell down the side into the pit. That was in the last stream. Okay, this music is a bop, though. Yeah, we were trying to recover it. But unfortunately, the closer I get to it, the further it falls. So it's not a very productive recovery plan. And unfortunately, I can't think of anything better to do, so... Besides, like, a sacrificial sea moth or something that might not even make it all the way down there, I can't think of a way of getting down there without the ghosts getting me. Go away, ding-a-ling. Oh, there's a new one, look. The other one got replaced with this one. We're just gonna turn off our engines and let them unaggro for a minute. Because he will. Then we'll go fix the ship. See? Unaggroed as soon as the engine turned off. Okay, so we got 4 points on the bottom and 1 on the top. I am aware turning off the engine stops them, but it also stops me from moving. It stops me from doing the thing. I want to go do the thing. There it is. There we go. 1 left on the side. There we go, front. And then there should be 1 on top. There it is. I saw the glowing peeper, but then it got eaten by a biter, so I couldn't scan it. I was wondering about that too. But can't do nothing about it now. Turn on. I'll know later, huh? Well, I need to find Emperor Comb or Emperor's Crown or whatever it's called. The last... Here, I'll show you. I've got all the ingredients. Thank you. Appreciate it, Capitan. I've got all the ingredients but this last one here. When I lost the prawn suit, that's how far I'd gotten. Any recommendations on finding that crown? Because, oh, it's a lot more difficult than any of the other plants, that's for sure. Hey, there's a Reaper there. I saw him. What is going on? Oh, I'm being hit from behind by another Reaper. Hi there! Hello! What can I do for you?
The head standard.
I'm gonna try something. Just out of curiosity, if nothing else. Oh, this thing is sapping my power. Am I gonna get away in time? Are they really just... Wow. Go back to your territory. Jerkbag.
Calorie intake recommended.
Where P.R.A.W.N? Donde está?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Donde está P.R.A.W.N? There we go. And we've only got one nick in the ship so far. We'll keep going with it. Well, actually, we won't. We gotta go recharge, or not recharge, replace. So all of our batteries up until now have had 1200 power, I think. And we just replaced it with 2000. Wait, it's at the Emperor's cell? Hold on, hold on. I looked everywhere in there and I couldn't find it. Let's see here. Hold on, we can go back there really easily because I know where the teleporter is. Where is it? Where's my marker for? There it is, the bulb portal. Here, let's go there. And you can assist here, Capitan. I would much appreciate. Because I have been searching everywhere. And from what I understood was that it was in the bulb biome. We got this. We got this. I was gonna say, there better not be Reapers here, too. They weren't here previously. The game's just being mean now. It wants to rub salt in the wound of the prawn suit being lost. And I'm gonna have to make another one, because I have to make the rocket still. Alright, here we are. The portal. Take that, fish. Alright, I'm taking the batteries out of this because I don't trust it. But we just got all the way here on 1%, which is pretty cool. That's pretty radical. Not worried about bleeding oxygen right now. Because we can just swim right over here, and there's plenty of oxygen in this random cave in the ocean. See? Boom, we're fixed. Alright, Capitan. Where to? It swam in my way, of course. It was swimming at me wrong. Swimmed at me funny. Alright, where are we going, Capitan? What's the moves? Where is the crown? You said Emperor's Cell. Okay, Emperor's Cell. We are here. We dive. You said small cave. Okay, we go to small cave. If that's the case, we also lost the prawn suit looking for something in the wrong place. Not like behind this rock or something. Small cave, huh? Ooh, what's this? There it is. Bam. No, inventory full. No. Bam. Got it. Fantastic. You did help a lot, Capitan. Thank you. Oh yeah, I see all the glow now. Now I have to craft these enzymes at the Cyclops, and then I can come back in here, I believe. Head on back to the Cyclops and craft the enzymes. Wait, what? This is not the right teleporter. I appreciate that, Capitan. We be working hard. We be working hard out here. That was the wrong portal, though. The other one is over here, right? Or up here somewhere. It's somewhere else. Not there, that's for sure. But no, we be working hard. I think this Friday, a video I have been working on for the last 6 weeks will finally be coming out. Took me 4 of those weeks to write the script for it. It was a trip. Hey, don't undersell yourself either, though, Capitan. You've probably been working hard. Ooh, that was close. Hey, buddy. This is the one. Boom. And through we go. About same, actually, Capitan. I'm 1 year and 9 months, if I remember right. I forget how I come down from up here. Is it just jump? Do I just jump? I think I do. Ow. Oakley dokily. We are going back to the... Oh no, which one of the doors leads to the bulb biome? I wasn't paying attention. I think it's this one. I think. Either this one or the one to the right of it. Near certain. Come on, be the right one. Come on, lucky first try. Lucky first try. Yep. Nice. Oh, Bone Shark, please don't bite me. And from my perspective, it takes a couple of years just to get, like, on the map these days in the ecosystem, as they call it, right? Those are the big words they use, the word salad bingo or whatever they call it. There we go. All right. Power this guy up. Craft ourselves the hatching enzymes. Boom. Take this battery back. I don't trust it. Still. Oh, I should fix that one piece of damage on the outside. Be fixed. When you actually repair something, it never goes back to exactly the way it was before, so I just laugh and think about how many times this thing has been damaged and what it would actually look like if it had to be patched that many times. It would be more duct tape than submarine. We can finally unmark the hatching enzyme recipe. There it is. Oh yeah, from like a big perspective. Yeah, no. The universe is a lot older than that too. And a lot of the information we have about the Earth's age is based on rocks, but the issue with that logic is that eventually rocks get inducted back into the magma and then they get remelted. So we only have a cursory idea of what the early planet was like because mostly magma, and magma does not, it is not a rock. It might solidify into a rock, but it does not itself, you know, maintain the properties of rock, and therefore it does not fossilize. So we don't have a lot of information on what that was like back then because it all just kind of melted down and got destroyed over the years. And the pieces that did survive are either very small fragments or they got reinducted back into the mantle and back into the core. Which, well, you want to hear something really whack that I learned this year? The Earth refines uranium. The concentrations of enriched uranium that come out of new mantle plates that are freshly formed is much higher than the amount of 238, or the amount of no, it's much higher than the amount that is in the plates that are being reinducted on the other side of the tectonic plate going into the ocean floor. That means that on the surface it's decaying down and turning into 238 and whatever, but that also means there's a higher concentration in the source rock, which is interesting. Alright, let's do this. Of course we're doing space talk. This is Subnautica. Hey, Mr. Stalker. I forgot, are they all non-aggro in here? Is that one of the things? They're all just chilling? The Sea Emperor brings peace. Alright. Are we ready for this, chat? Well, yeah. Not only does the moon not have an active core, which means that it doesn't have tectonic plates or anything, but it also has no atmosphere or water, which would mean that there's no source of erosion. There's no wind or water erosion. So it's actually a much better source of preservation than, say, the Earth itself would be. But yeah, it's been proven that, like, a Mars-sized object collided with Earth. And I think the current theory is that it merged into Earth. It collided with Earth, and the shrapnel that came out of the planet essentially collected into a ring and then into a moon. We have an unusually large moon for the size of our planet, actually. It's very strange. Alright. Space talk aside, we will incubate. Look at the little baby emperors! Aww, they're so cute. I'll scan one of you. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's right. Not based on the species, it's based on the individual. Look at them go. Look at how cute this is. Look at how sweet the moment. She's been waiting so long for her kids. He's been waiting so long. They're adorable, but they're also people-sized.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like,
30
I wonder,
seconds.
to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
I was so focused, I nearly suffocated. I nearly joined her. Oh, the name of the... Okay, gotcha. It was Thea. Goodbye, Sea Empress. You did good job. You did a really good job. Wait, I gotta go through the portal. That's right. Got a portal. While we're swimming there. Quick scan of self. Still infected. Okay. Forget, now that I've solved this, how do I fix that? Did I miss something down here? Oh, it's been way too long since I played this game and now I'm forgetting. What was it I needed to do now? Concentrated enzyme 42. There we go.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
Happy we stuck around because I wasn't sure. All right. Now we're going to go turn off the gun. We have fixed There we go. Oh, I love space. I am a huge space nerd generally. Almost as much as my buddy Relic the Space Nerd. Y'all should go check out his channel too. He's good people. He streams a lot over on Twitch as well. Something I need to get back into doing, honestly. However, I use that mostly for GTA RP, and I have been taking a little bit of a break. Script writing takes so long that I had to give up one of the other hobbies temporarily. That being said, Hugo will be making a return in the long term. For those of you who keep track on the channel, Heroes Rising is going to be coming out in short order. And when that comes out, I'm not really going to have much of a choice because I'll be head of the DOJ, so gotta be present. Gotta make sure I'm taking care of biz. But yeah, huge space nerd. If you ask me my favorite TV show, I would almost definitely say it's The Expanse, hands down. Like, of all the shows and all the places, The Expanse is amazing. I like how easy it is to avoid mesmers as long as you don't look directly. As long as you don't look directly at them, you can swim next to them and they won't be a problem. What's attack? Why are there multiple things coming for me? Alright, I need to surface to figure out where the island is in comparison to me right now. The island with the big gun, not the Degassi Habitat Island. Pretty sure Big Gun is... Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be over this way, actually. Really? I'm on that side of the ship right now? Then over by these clouds is going to be the island. This cloud cover should be obscuring the island if I'm right about my positioning. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I'll have to take a peek at it. Reminds me of the song HS by Tom Cardy, too. That's about the planets having feelings. Specifically Pluto and how it deals with not being a planet anymore. Okay, so I am losing faith in my cloud theory. Because if it were correct... I should have seen something here, but... Oh, there it is. Whoa. Just all generates right in front of me there. Very nice. Very nice. That generation technique works so much better underwater where things are obscured by the ray of the light and the cloud of the water and everything. Above ground, it just looks wonky when you try to do generation like that. Oh, the effect they've got right there? I think that's pretty good too, yeah. They've got a good differentiating line there. And it actually flexes as you move across the surface of the water, which is cool. That I will give them. They got that effect right, and that one's really good. I've watched videos about the water physics in Subnautica, and interesting how much detail they took just to make sure that they got things uncomfortable. They put in a lot of effort to make a lot of people very uncomfortable. This is good enough. I'll hoof it from here. Stretch my legs. Have you seen The Expanse, Capitan? If not, I highly recommend it. Okay, check it out. It's well worth it. Well worth it. Yeah, sci-fi horror is another big genre for me personally. I like space horror. I like deep sea horror too. There's a couple of other movies that fit the niche, but are in different settings. One of the ones we were talking about last time this conversation came up was Super Deep. Absolutely love Super Deep. Up the elevator. Whee! Oh no, down the elevator. Same diff. We'll go up the elevator in a minute. You know, I could, Capitan. However, I generally don't do React stuff. So I will look at it and I will contemplate it because I do take recommendations seriously. So I'll take a peek at it and we'll see what we got going on there. Worst case scenario, I will report back to you with my opinions. The game moves from scary to peaceful very, very quickly. What's funnier to me is after playing it as much as I have, I don't get phased by the Reapers when I'm in the Cyclops, but when I'm in the Seamoth, it's like it's my first day again because I know they can crack it like a nut. I know they can crack that thing open like a peanut, and that does not make me confident. Alright. More story. Boom. The horn. The horn of success is playing. Can you hear it? It's not foreboding at all. Yeah, that's a doomsday device. It could blow up the whole world. Ominous. Pfft, nah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's totally under control. I didn't just break a planet's quarantine after uninfecting only myself. What do you mean? Immoral? What's that word? Oh, wrong side of the room. Even funnier that this still works without... Oh, there we go. There are the effects. I was going to say, this works without even the green particles in the shaft. I got you, Capitan. I got you. Alright, now we just got to get out of this maze and get back to the Cyclops. That's not back. This is. Normally about 2 to 3 hours. Depends on how much more we're going to get done today. I'm not 100% sure when we will call it. Probably not before 50 minutes, though. 50 more minutes. Probably won't call it before 2.5. I'm going to take a quick second once we get into the sub to have some water and take stock of what needs to be done next. I think I know what we're going to do is another redemption. The Cyclops does have a name. The chat decided to name it Subway Quanamir. Oh, sorry, Capitan. I don't change topics on stream though. I said that today was gonna be Subnautica. That means it's gonna be Subnautica all the way till the end. I have the community vote on what I'm gonna do for stream, so I don't like to take it back on them halfway through. The peeps wanted to see Subnautica this week. Oh yeah, you could actually, because of the way that the stream's votes are structured, you could actually put that in as your vote too. You just select other and then you put in the comments what you want me to do, and if enough people upvote your comment, then I will do it. We've had other win 2 or 3 times already before. So on my community tab, on Thursday or Friday, I post the vote for that weekend's stream. So since you're subscribed, you should see it pop up, but this Thursday or Friday, I'll put up a stream or a vote for next week's stream. And I do it every single week. I've done it for over a year now. The community always decides what we get up to. They've got pretty good taste, if you ask me. Alright, let's swim back to the original base where the vehicle bay is. I'm going to drink some water while we're on our way there, so just going to mute my mic for a sec.
Seek fluid intake.
And then while we're going through the inky blackness, for those of you new to the channel, I do a stream every Sunday from 5 to 8 Central, which is right now. And then on Mondays and Fridays, I post a new video to the channel every single week. We never do repeats, so if on Monday I post... You know what, I'm going to give it away. This week I'm posting Peak. So on Monday, I'm going to post Peak. On Friday, it won't be Peak again. On previous Friday, as in 2 days ago, wasn't Peak then either. We never do repeats. I like to keep it fresh for y'all, especially since I know that some games aren't for everybody. I got you, Capitan. I might go look at those post-stream, honestly. I think I'm going to go play some Calming Autonauts and watch some shows, so that might be in the cards for today. You know what, we should probably grab the resources for this before we go to the vehicle assembly bay, because we already know what it's going to cost us with this handy dandy pad we've got here. Prawn suit drill arm. Plasteel, so we need more titanium. Aerogel, we should be able to make on the spot. Enameled glass, which we're going to need to go get. Lead, which we have. Oh yeah, I got you, Capitan. I hear you. Okay, let's see here. What else can I do with what I got? Do I have enough quartz? My quartz was over here, right? Yep. Okay, I got enough. So we just need enamel and a bit more diamond. That's actually a lot less materials than I thought we were gonna need. A lot simpler. That's a lot simpler than I dealt with last time, because we've already gone out and gotten most of these mats. Okay.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I have
Vital
needs.
signs
There we go.
stabilizing.
To the base entrance. We gotta go get the, And you're really taking your time. There you go. To the base entrance. We gotta go get the sea moth. We gotta go get pineapple. Then we'll use pineapple to get a stalker tooth, get the enamel we need. Build prawn suit number 3. Guys, I have a bad habit of breaking my prawn suits. Have you noticed? Nah, nobody's noticed. It's fine. What, number 3? Yeah, number 3. That's prawn suit number 3. This is going to be prawn suit numero tres. Number 1 got destroyed in the lava caves when I got attacked by like 3 salamanders at the same time. And they smashed me down into a lava pool, which I didn't know was hurting me because I was too busy fighting them. So, lost it. Second one is on the edge of the map and is unretrievable, as we found out today. So that one's gone too. So, what we got left, prawn suit number 3. Oh yeah, this is a stasis rifle that was granted as a gift to me from a package we received. Funny enough, I'm probably just going to save it and send it in our next package. For the next person to find. But yeah, number 3. Number 3. Wait, is that enamel glass right there? That's enamel glass right there. We'll put the regular glass away. Now all we need is the... That's uranium. And that's just stuff. We'll take some of the stuff, though. Resources. Alright. Have I used the stasis rifle? I've used it in other playthroughs. Didn't use it on stream. I think it would be funnier to just save it and send it in the next care package. He sent me the dragon plushie and that stasis rifle. I want to try and see if I can pack 2 dragon plushies and a stasis rifle in. So somebody can have a map with 3 dragon plushies. Yeah, I mean, I played this game since it came out originally. This game is actually one of the... This was the motivator for me to upgrade my CPU. Yeah, I played it through already. Yeah, I have this game 100%. Had it 100%ed on Steam for years. I played this game when it was in development. I remember back when there was terraforming. It's just been, like, over 5 years, so the memory's a little bit fuzzy on a lot of the deets. But no, this ain't my first rodeo. Back in the day, this game motivated me to upgrade my CPU and therefore learn how to upgrade motherboards, because when it was in development, it had needs. It had many needs. It's a good game. Its replay value is definitely there still, at least to me. I had a lot more fun with this one than I did with Subnautica Below Zero, to be honest, too. I'll probably do Below Zero on stream as well, but I'll probably do dumber stuff there just to keep myself entertained, because I know how it goes. Alright, this area is probably picked clean of titanium, though. I just need a few pieces, though, so let's see if we can find it. Just a few pieces. That's free titanium. I'll take that. Oh, your favorite game's Subnautica? That's fair. I think if you honestly force me, I'd say Oxygen Not Included or Kerbal Space Program. This is definitely up there in like top 10 though. But this is a survival crafter underwater. And to me, Oxygen Not Included and Kerbal Space Program do something a little bit more individually unique. Like, there is no other game out there that even compares. Except for the talk I've been hearing about Kitten Space Agency. I am very excited to see what KSA has to do. Like, what that's going to look like once development takes a little bit more time. If I was a larger platform, I'd actually reach out to them for a testing key and say, hey, would love to show off your game. Because I think that's a really cool mission they're on. And if they do it well, it's going to make an amazing game experience. That should be enough titanium. Cool. Alright. Back to the Cyclops. The Collector Leviathan? What's that? Is it like a menagerie Leviathan? I'm gonna have to look at pictures of this after stream now. What the hell is a Collector Leviathan? It's a Kraken? Don't know what you said there, Haps. I think your keyboard betrayed you. Your keyboard chose vengeance today. Alright, second titanium ingot. Which then we need lithium to make into plasteel, but that's easy. Got it. Where do I get the designs for the escape craft? I thought those should pop up for me, but maybe I haven't found them yet. There it is. There's our vehicle bay. Interesting. Interesting, Capitan. There's prawn suit number 3. Alright, chat. I'm gonna give you the pleasure of naming prawn suit number 3. What do we name him? I'll go put him in the vehicle bay and we'll change his name. What do you want him named to? A lot of games where you suffocate. To be fair, Kerbal Space Program doesn't have that mechanic by default. In my defense... Hey man, oxygen is hard to come by in the world. What do you want me to say? Most places aren't oxygen rich, like Earth. The Iron Giant. Ooh, that's a good name. That's a good name. Hamburger. Okay, so both of these are very good names with their own attributes, let's call it. We got Hamburger and the Iron Giant. We need a tiebreaker. Maybe one of the mods that I know are lurking in here right now, because I always have 2 or 3 mods lurking in here, could say something. Anybody got any thoughts on one way or the other? The Burger Giant. Ooh, okay, okay. The Burger Giant. Oh, we can't put the Burger Giant. Burger Giant. There we go. Very important work being done here. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, why is my mouse still disconnected? Okay. This jump boost is not really that great. I was expecting it to be better than that. That's lithium. That's not diamond. I want diamond. That's right, this isn't solid, so I have to find... There's a point that I could hit on there. Where is it? Where is it, game? Someone typed mod. Nah, Nozu, I needed a tiebreaker. You're a little bit slow on the draw, but it's alright. I had to make sure you'll be awake. Gotta make sure you're awake, man. Everybody say hi to Nozu. We love Nozu around here. Nozu, I was actually chatting with some peeps from way back, and they immediately asked how you're doing. They miss you. There we go. CMOS fixed. I will say the vertical on this is much nicer. Well, I mean, considering how much Borderlands 4 you've been playing, Nozu. I think a lot of people miss you. Nozu's been very excited. Where did it? There it is. Alright, up we go. Into the pod. Oh, not to hit the ship, into the docking bay. There you go. Boom. Only 131 hours. Didn't it come out this week? He's playing games like I play games. Alright, so we've got the prawn suit now. We don't have the blueprint for the thing. Can I get on top of the Cyclops? I want to know if I can just... Oh, it's underwater too much still. I can't. Okay, let's see if I can climb on top of this if I do get it above the surface. I want to stand up there and look around at the giant piece of ocean that I'm stuck in. No, don't do that. We're sinking too deep.
Seek fluid intake.
Now, can I climb on this? Important for science. This is solid. Do I need to get the elevation a little bit lower so I can use that slope to my advantage? I'm gonna figure this out. This is my new boredom project. I'm assuming the starship plans are on board the Aurora. I'm assuming that's where I have to go to get my ship plans, the plans for the spaceship. That would be a logical place to go looking for them. Oh, you can climb it. Okay. It's just really funky. It doesn't like you trying to go up the side of it. It gets angry. Hey, there we go, though. I think this is higher up than the pod, too, which I guess technically means I've got a better view. If only I could get somebody else to drive this now so I could stand up here and just watch. Land ho! Hey, that's fair, Capitan. Sometimes I watch stuff in other languages, too. So, chat, what are we thinking here? Should I just go back to the Aurora? Do we think that there's ship plans inside the Aurora, or are they somewhere else and I'm being dumb? That tracks. That tracks, Capitan.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Didn't realize my dial was still spun. There we go. Go to the Aurora? Alright, we're going to the Aurora. Wait, do I have the full rad suit on? There's a radiate... No, it's just the gloves and the... I forget. Oh, no. It's the suit, right? I don't need the... There's no helmet. No. I also think I fixed the core already. That single water bottle shook the Cyclops. I just clicked the wrong button. Dropped it on accident. Alright, let's go to the Aurora. We'll probably get the blueprints, and then we might call it there. And then the final stream for Subnautica might be the next one, where we collect all the resources, do the capsule, and then launch away. That might be how we time this out. Let's see how much it's going to cost us, though. That'll give me a better approximation of what we're working with. You know, I remember when the Aurora had a different route in. There used to be a route you'd take on the side to get in. I think you're talking about the train depot video, because I've had a couple go above 1,000, and I've had like 2 or 3 now hit 2. The train depot video was big. That one was 4 days nonstop of work. I cashed in a couple of favors with some friends too to get that one done on time. Couple of the big ones were like that. The video right before that, the Worldwide Train Network, I think that's what did it in the algorithm. Because the Worldwide Train Network was quite literally 80 hours of on-the-ground work. One of the newer big ones have been the Oni videos, the Oxygen Not Included videos. The 2 ranking videos I did last month were really big. I really like grinding in video games, actually, so I just turn on something on my other screen and I just sit there and work. And I will work for hours and hours and hours to get a single goal done. Makes me feel really accomplished when I complete it and I go, yeah, I placed 15 kilometers of tracks in Minecraft and got everything decorated and everything finished. See, that's huge, man. That's huge. That's big moves. And all it takes is one big one to really, really move things forward, you know? What I've noticed a lot of the time. A lot of my spikes coincide with one of my videos taking off. And then a bunch of you guys stick around for the next one, which I so appreciate. Alright, we'll park it here because I don't want to go any further because it's not really necessary. The Cyclops is not going to help us in any way with this mission. I don't even know if I got the right gear, but we'll find out. I think I moved all the crates already, but I don't remember if the crates move themselves back when you reload the map when you log in. Hey, I appreciate that, Capitan. Maybe one day. That is the mission. I'm near certain I turned them off. Let me go double check. Near certain I turned them off, but I'd rather be safe than sorry when it comes to those, because we're on backup battery right now, technically. We're using the ion batteries, and those are the... Nope, engine's off. Have you already hit the boundary for the super chats and memberships, Capitan? You got the watch hours and the subscribers? Because I've always found watch hours to be the harder thing to get, actually. So it's 1,000 subscribers for the second one, but the first one is 500 and then 3,000 watch hours. That's the thing you gotta do, is the 3,000 watch hours and the 500 subscribers to get through the first barrier. Then the second barrier is 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Yep. If you check your creator studio, it'll show you. Because I'm pretty sure we gotta go down to, like, the black box or whatever, right? Like... Wait, wasn't this it? Isn't that where we're supposed to go? I thought that was what I was hunting for. Oh no. To the captain's quarters? Okay. That I can do. That is a directive, and I can take that directive and go to the captain's quarters. We've got everything unlocked around here. Oh, air bubble. Nice. Now I just gotta remember which way that is. I think it's this way, though. I think I go up. And then... No? Okay. Yep. Yep, the prawn bay. Yep. I think I've got the password for everything already. Because as you can see, I've pretty thoroughly explored this region. Right up here. And then we're gonna go... We'll just go the direct route, so we'll go outside and then back in. The route that you're supposed to take to the prawn bay is up this way.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your
Hey,
own risk.
free first aid kit. I'll take that. I'm gonna need it in a minute.
Caution. Scans show
You can tell by the creator studio. It depends on your watch hours then.
Human tissues.
Well, that's not a pick-upable item. Darn. Not something I can grab. Alright, where am I going again? Where's the route here? It's this way, right? Yep, I gotta go across this ledge. I remember this. Yeah, watch hours. Well, the number should be representative of the time. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying, but I think I should be able to parkour over this. If I remember right, there's a way to parkour over this. Like this, right? Do is you brave the fire for a second. Boom. And we're around. Alright. Just keep going. Prawn Bay. This way. Then up to the captain's quarters. The other side's clearer. I mean, that language barrier is a lot easier than most, though, so that makes sense. We don't need that. Instead, let's go down here. Where's the captain's quarters, huh? Cabin 1? Is that the captain's quarters? No. Captain's quarters. Oh no, okay. Time to go into our log, the data bank. Data downloads. Operations logs. That's not useful. Codes and clues. 2679. Two. Six. No. 7. 9. Beautiful. Wondrous. Aurora miniature. Thank you. EDA. And here's the big thing.
Integrating new PDA data.
The Neptune escape rocket. This blueprint set was developed at Altera headquarters specifically to get you off 4546B and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, astronomical data, and available resources, and is piloted by AI. It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. It consists of 5 independently constructible elements: the launch platform, the gantry, Stage 1, Stage 2, and Stage 3. Features 1-person life support, short-range communications, adaptable power supply, orbital shielding, and onboard time capsule. Warning, onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. Warning, the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in unpredictable ways. Oh, we're shoving so many ion cubes in that thing. I don't know about y'all, but I am shoving so many ion cubes in that thing. There was a poster? Where? Where was the poster? Oh, I see it. I see it. Got it. Alright, back to the Cyclops. Yeah, we're gonna go back to the ship. We're gonna pilot the ship back to the main base, and then we'll probably call it there for today. Oh no, jerk. Jerkwad, go away. Not the drive room. I'm a gamer. It's what we do, Capitan. Casually jumping to avoid fire? Parkour? Yeah, normal knife all the way. It's all you need. Why would I need anything else? The normal knife works great. No batteries, just stab. Because if you're saying I should get the heated knife so it auto-cooks food... Yeah, no. I don't eat fish. I live almost exclusively off of lantern fruit in my buildings and in my Cyclops. So I don't need extra food. And not having a thermal blade means one less thing I have to power with batteries. And it means one less thing that could go bad on me in case of the situation going awry. Sometimes you go with simple and basic because it's reliable. For a second I thought my prawn suit had dropped out because the Cyclops had been killed. It doesn't need power. Back in the day, that thing took a battery. Back in the day, that thing took a battery, so I never liked it. I was never a fan. You want to talk about something I wish I had that I don't think I have is charge fins. Charge fins are great. Meh. Still, I don't need them. Still, I don't need the thermal blade because even if it doesn't take power, I don't need the food. Oh, that's a flipped pod. I checked that one, right? I'm gonna turn off the engines. We'll check this one just to be sure real quick. Never know. Life pod 4. I don't know. I don't know. It might not be Life pod 4. What makes you think that? What if it's Oob Elifil? Strange symbol, huh? What if that's what this says? Looks like a 6 to me. Thank you, Nozu. Thank you. Nah, but it's clear. I already grabbed the PDA out of that. Probably grabbed it long, long ago. Months and months ago in one of the OG streams. Alright, back we go to the base. If nothing else, we can go peer at the beauty that is the jelly shroom biome. And be happy that today we not only ensured the Sea Emperor Leviathan would live for another generation, but we cured ourselves and turned off the big gun. To top that off, we got the final blueprint. So next stream, when we do get back at it, it's going to be final blueprint time. And that should be exciting. That should be very exciting. We'll get the prawn suit arm finished, and then we'll just go drill up all the materials we need out of the big resource hunks, because it'll make our time a lot faster. Heck yeah, we subbed to Nozu in this house. Nozu's great people. Genuine heart of gold, that guy. Oh, I think I hit something. I wonder what. What could it be? I was just swimming around in the shallows. Oh, I can't get through this section. It's too high up. Fine, we gotta back up. And go around. Ugh.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Well, I guess we're not backing up and going around. We're drinking water, because the game's angry at us.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Nyan, 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 nyan. We got the blueprints. We're heading back to base. That's what you missed, Abs. I'm hitting a lot of stuff because it's very shallow. Then I'll just position this right above. Good enough. And we'll take a second to take stock and get everything sorted out batteries-wise. %99 is enough percents, I think. 94% though. A great place to start. The first blueprints you always need to do is moon pool, battery charger, and some sort of power source blueprint. Those are the things that will save you so much sanity and time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is where we started. This is what we started out of. The chat agreed that we wanted to set up in the jelly shroom biome. So then built the bioreactor in here because no solar panels and ran off that for a time. And by for a time, I guess we're actually running off of it right now, so time to feed it some bios. Lantern fruit is food. That is the only food you need. Everything else is optional as long as you have lantern fruit. There we go. Fixed up all the bars. All the meters are good now. I love this view. It's so pretty. It's so calm. Gonna wait for this to finish charging. Swap out these batteries with some other ones. Charge them. Yeah, you don't got to apologize, Capitan. You're good. You're good. But yeah, we're just doing a quick wait now. Make sure we get all the batteries souped up for the next trip. The most engaging part, I know. We might have a little bit of salt. I will remember, Capitan. I got you. You could always ask me over in the community Discord to remind me, too. It's in my channel description, so feel free to join. Haps posts a meme every single day. That is his thing. It is very funny. Ah, fair enough. I'm from the days from before Discord. I remember back when to play Minecraft with your friends, you got on Skype. Or Mumble, or TeamSpeak. Alright, ion power cells full. Now we just got some regular power cells to charge. And while we do that, we'll set up these nice little figurines we got. No, don't sleep. No! I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put down the little Aurora statue. There we go. Second favorite poster in the whole game, actually. The best one is the Keep Calm Space Kitten. Easily. Oh, sleeping actually made these batteries fully charged. That's funny. Oh yeah, we're running off of thermal power as well. I think the thermal power probably got disconnected, though. Nope, it's going. Just not doing its job very well. Okay. Well, you keep on failing, buddy. I will persevere nonetheless. But yeah, I got one of these from a care package, a time capsule I found. So I'm going to fire both of them off in my time capsule, and then somebody will have a map where they can have 3 Gorge toys. Probably write them a little letter saying, hey, you want to check out the play that happened before this? It's all on stream. Hey, thanks for joining us, Capitan. I hope you have a great night. The sweet scent of what? What, Haps? What are you yammering about now? Everybody look at the pretty. Jingle, jingle the keys while we wait. Come on, charge faster. You know you want to. Once they're empty, then we've just got these 2 left, and then we're good. We will have done our job. I'm gonna go install the ones we got. Just to burn time, if nothing else. New prawn suit, burger giant. Put the ion over here, so I'll put the other ion over here. I think that was all the batteries for the ship, so we'll just grab these last 2 as spares and call it good there, actually. We don't need to wait for the last set to charge. We'll just leave them in the station and they will charge over time. When we come back in, we won't be sitting in the station, that's for sure. We'll go do stuff, see things. Namely, the stuff we will be doing is building the Neptune launch rocket and leaving. After many a stream and a long time in this ocean, we are getting the heck out of here. Come on. Do you see them rattling? I see them shaking a little bit. They're almost vibrating in their sockets. Oh, from when you get the coffee machine. I think I got the coffee machine somewhere. Or at least I have the blueprint for it. Let me see here. Yep, coffee vending machine right there. Synthesizes hydrating, caffeine-free coffee. So it's a decaf machine. All the joys of bean water without any of the actual positives. And I'm not even a fan of bean water. There's your Vince lore for the day. I don't drink coffee. To each their own. It just, ugh. Not my vibe. Dirty bean water. I wouldn't go that far. I know a lot of people love it. But not so good, in my opinion. Not so good. That would be my official review. 4 out of 10 stars. Finish. Stop shaking around and finish. The spotlight makes it more ominous. The light flashing on the ceiling, that's one of the that spotlight there. It makes it more ominous. It's like, well, what are you searching for? Danger. Gotta keep an eye out for danger around the base. When I'm not too busy staring at a battery meter, waiting for it to go up a couple of percentages. But gotta charge these batteries sometime. And I'm not setting up a whole wall of 6 battery slots just to have 6 charging at the same time that I'm using 6 of them. That would have been more of a waste of my time, honestly. The upfront work to set that stuff up would have been way more than it was actually worth. It's better to have 1 or 2 battery cell chargers, tops, and have a whole wall of them and a whole load of spare batteries. There we go, though. Just have the chocolate, then, Aki. The chocolate's probably better on its own. Alright. This is where we are going to wrap for today. So, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you did, right down below, there's that like button, there's that subscribe button right next to it. It tells YouTube that, you know, even though we're a small channel, we're up to some good things over here. So, new video Monday, another new video on Friday, and we will be back with another stream on the next Sunday. I hope y'all have a great week. Later!